Good morning and welcome. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. Hope y'all are doing well. It is Wednesday today. I have got the Mystic Palette Tarot in hand for our reading. Taking a look at current situation and the influences around that. It was snowing here, or it snowed last night. Middle Tennessee over here. Let's get started. Okay. These are so hard to shuffle because they're so big. Okay, one more shuffle. I'll try to get a good one. That was somewhat good. Okay, let's mix these up. They are bigger than my hand. Okay. Okay, guys, let's get going. What do we need to know today? Okay, current situation, Four of Cups, present influence, moon, no, 21, world. Future influence, Nine of Pentacles, what we don't see. I don't want both of those. Page of Swords, what to look for. Nine of Swords, unexpected. Two of Swords, challenge. Four of Pentacles, strength. Hangman, where does this lead? Eight of Wands. Six of Cups. Anything after that? Six of Wands. Okay. Four of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I'm kind of getting the feeling. You got swords in all the odd places. We've got them in what we don't see, what to look for, and unexpected. We've got cups, pentacles, wands. Actually, it goes to wands, basically, over here. So that's good. Okay, hear me out here. I feel like with the swords, there is this energy of thinking, not doing. Thinking about things and not taking action on those things. Kind of like, because I feel like that's kind of what's happening in the center of the reading, but then it leads to actually taking some action. And I feel like that's okay. Like we're thinking about it now, and then we need to move forward and take action on it. So the Four of Cups is in the current situation, which, nostalgic, even boredom, kind of a daydreamy state, but in the sense of kind of like looking at what you want, not looking at choices. It's not like the Seven of Cups dreamy, but more, focused on you. I feel like the Four of Cups can be the poor little old me card. And I don't mean that derogatory towards anyone. It's just when we're kind of going, why didn't this happen to me? Why didn't I get this? This is what I really wanted. Just so it's not that you're complaining or doing any of that, but that's kind of what the energy is of why. Like, I wanted that. And I worked for it. I'm not saying, again, it's not like a negative thing. And I feel like with the world being in the present influence, there's a feeling like, okay, at some point this all has to stop. And I feel like that's where kind of the swords come in, like, okay, now, okay, this is what I want. I don't feel like I'm getting it. Okay, that's done. You feel like, okay, I've reached a time where that's over, the world. Then it moves into the Nine of Pentacles, which is, that okay, I'm good at this. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm independent. I've got a feeling of that. That's the influence. Like it's helping me move forward because now I can see the things that I've accomplished. And with the swords, I've got the page of swords in the what you don't see. I feel like this is energy that you're definitely putting into a situation that you want, this situation that you're saying, why not? But what I feel like it is, okay, so explaining the what I just said about this is what I want, and I'm not really getting it, and you're kind of saying, okay, well, maybe it's just over. But I know with the Nine of Pentacles, I have a lot to give. I have a lot to offer. I'm good at what I do. I'm a good person, whatever the situation is, with whatever you're kind of resting from. Because we got Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. The, the fours come after those threes, which are mini completions. So they're kind of like a break as well. But with this page, what you don't realize is that, no, you've been working almost probably maybe too hard. So remember, I talk about the Page of Swords a lot as taking that biggest sword and trying to make, okay, this is what I want, so I am going to practice with this biggest sword. So I think what it's saying is you've done all of this work with maybe, is this really the right direction? And I think that you still have to realize that the work you've done, that's the what you don't see part. You've done a lot of the work. So what is really happening with this situation? Hence the Nine of Swords, which is making you stressed. So that feeling of what to look for, the Nine of Swords, don't let yourself get in your head. Like, get out of your head. Don't stress out about it. You've done the work. You're working on what you need to work on. You're doing what you need to do. So don't overthink everything. Because I feel like what's happening is you're so worried that you're not going to get what you've worked for. But maybe that's not even what you're supposed to have, right? So like the Page of Swords, the page makes a decision, say, okay, I want to learn how to use that biggest sword. And sometimes that's really good. I'm going to take this and I'm going to practice with it. Maybe there was something that I wanted this promotion and I'm not getting it, but I've been working on it, and why aren't I getting it? Well, maybe it wasn't for you in the first place. So I think the work that you're doing is not to be forgotten, because anytime we're working on anything, whether we end up, getting it, being a master at it, that's not what's necessarily important. The work that we've done is. And I feel like that looking for that Nine of Swords, stop looking so hard. Stop stressing about something that maybe isn't even worth stressing about. And it's just asking you, this is an energy, again, to look for. Don't let yourself get too much in your head. Don't beat yourself up, let it go a little bit. We have the Two of Swords in the unexpected. So this feels to me like, okay, well, unexpectedly, now I got to make a decision. I am going to clarify this guy. I'm kind of getting away from clarifying everything. Tell me about, but I think there's certain ones, if it's court cards, I just have to. Tell me about the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords. Page of Wands, the Star, and Two of Swords. There's something here about so I feel like there's the decision here is the Page of Wands and the Star. So the Page of Wands is energy like, okay, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do something. Or should I really go for what I want? Again, back to this Four of Cups energy. And I think suddenly you realize there may be another option for you. It doesn't mean you're going to swoop in and take it. It's just saying there is another option, which is something that you didn't expect. And that's why the Two of Swords is in the unexpected. So there is an energy that comes in that makes you go, oh, I do. Like you're going to have that realization of what I just explained with the Four of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And that is going to lead you to, well, even just knowing that you have choices and that you can do this or that, that you don't have to do necessarily what you've worked for. Maybe there's something better out there. Maybe there's something that more suits you. And I feel like that's kind of the energy we're leaning to. So the Four of Pentacles is in your challenge. And I feel like it's here specifically because don't hold on necessarily to this exact ending that you're expecting. Instead, let go a little bit. The challenge isn't saying don't have your dreams, don't hold on to what you want, but don't hold on so tightly that you're not making room for anything else, because there always needs to be an escape plan. When we do something that doesn't work out for us, what's our escape plan? Have an escape plan. In other words, you're opening yourself up to other things as well, not just the one thing that you've got your eyes set on. Have that escape plan. The Hangman is in your positive. I think what's happening right now, and it comes in with this Two of Swords, I feel like you get some kind of message that kind of kicks you into, okay, now I can. You do have the ability to look at that differently, but it all comes from, realizing that this isn't quite working out. But more importantly, I feel like there's something that comes in that solidifies your feeling that I do have something else. I could do something else. So it's not like just you suddenly having that feeling. Something comes in and goes, okay. It kind of like slaps you in the face. Yeah, it's either a job offer or, if you're having struggles in a relationship, something comes up that you're going, okay, I have different outs. I have different ways to deal with this, which allows you to think differently. And that's going to be a huge strength moving forward for anytime we're in a situation where we've got soul eyes set on something. This is an important skill to have, or an important ability to be able to grab onto, especially when you're trying to decide how to move forward. Because if you're only going to look at it one certain way, might not see all of the other options that are out there for you. The Eight of Wands is where this leads. We've got Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, and Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Wands. I tell you, I must be, a little bit backwards, because every once in a while I see the Roman numeral, the 6 makes me think it's a 9, and I almost did 9, but it's not. So the Eight of Wands, I will clarify the Eight of Wands, because this is definitely energy coming in. And what I want to know, is this something coming in? Is this travel? Maybe this is a message. What is this? Because I feel like what happens here as you move forward, that the Eight of Wands kicks off a lot of energy. And I feel like it may be even you just deciding that, hey, I'm going to do this differently. And then you have the Six of Cups. So there is like a reminiscence of the past. And I feel like that Six of Wands, is really kind of nice. It's regardless of what the recognition is, the most important thing with that Six of Wands is its success. It's a celebration of sorts, where you've reached a goal and people are recognizing it. They are seeing it. It's being seen. So let's do this Eight of Wands. Tell me about this Eight of Wands for today, please, where this leads. Okay, Empress, Page of Wands again. This is some kind of message. There's something coming in, I'm telling you. Okay, Empress. It could have to do with just being, I feel like, okay, so I'm getting the feeling here that there's something that you've really taken care of. And I feel like that is going to be told to you via a message, Page of Wands, which allows you to move forward in a situation, Eight of Wands. But I feel like it comes from that Empress energy of really taking care of something and having ownership of it. And I feel like this energy is going to be a message. I feel like basically how important you are to a situation, because you were the Empress, and you get either, I feel like it's a message. I feel like someone's going to say, hey, you're really important. It leads to the Six of Cups. What's the Six of Cups? It's all about the past. you did something really important in the past. This message, then they're going, yeah, this was good. What happened here? And then that's the Six of Wands, the recognition and the finality of it. It's not going to be the finality of it, but the crest, or the, what do you call it? Like, yeah, the high point. Because I feel like if this is work, someone's recognizing, saying, yeah, look, if you look back at the past, you were super good at something. And then the Six of Wands is, someone recognizing that. But I feel like this feels really positive to me, as far as there, okay, there's something that comes in that reminds someone to look at the past and say, yeah, you either did a really good job, or you were a really good person, or you were a really good partner, or you were doing the right thing. But because maybe, I mean, and we've had some issues like with the readings where there is maybe, some kind of trouble somewhere, but maybe this is that. And like, okay, well, here's the problems, here's the good stuff, basically. Okay, let's pull a piece of advice. What is the advice for today? Oh, this is a 9. This is Hermit. Um, I feel like it's don't stop searching, and don't stop. But more importantly, I think it's like, make this decision on your own too. Like, everyone's going to have their own opinion. If you get some kind of offer or some kind of message here, I feel like everybody has their own opinion, right? And sometimes you don't want to hear everybody's opinion. And sometimes you do, and then you take it and then you go, oh, I shouldn't have. And there's sometimes where we just need to sit in it ourselves, because everyone is different, and people have the absolute best thoughts for you, and they want the best for you, but sometimes the best for you can only come from you. And I'm not saying anyone is bad or anything like that, because 99 times out of 100 they're not. Right? They're not. But people don't have your heart or your, innards, and haven't actually walked. Even people that have been by your side, you know, um, they can make you think about things maybe differently, which is fine, but you already have that with the hangman, right now. And in this situation, you have that. So you don't even really need that from somebody. It's okay. I need to find this on my own. I need to see this. I need to shine my lantern here. I don't need anyone else to tell me or give me suggestions on how to do this or what the outcome will be or anything else. I need to find it. And I think that's the search right now. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you liked it. Take care and have a beautiful day.